Welcome back, Joyage. In today's video, we'll be doing a tutorial, a step-by-step of exactly my process for finding, analyzing, going through all the NFT projects that you guys see in all my brutally honest reviews. This, without a doubt, has been my most highly requested video. I didn't even know why. I was like, dog, what are you talking about? I've made 9 episodes of brutally honest reviews. Literally just copy me. Just do exactly what I did, but for whatever project you want to go to. So I'm going to show you exactly, and as soon as I go through all my shit, I'm literally going to do a review on it for the next video, which will be doodles. So that'll be coming out tomorrow if you're watching this right now and you're watching it on the day it's posted. So yeah, if you don't want to miss any of that content, I got a lot of it coming. I've already covered a lot. If you want to hit that subscribe button, join the voyage, and slap like in that video. Why not? You know, let's get this video started. I just want to quickly touch on some of the negativity and hate I've been seeing in the fucking market all over Twitter, dude. It has gotten out of hand. The scammers are out. As Jeremy Crypto said it, scammers are in full fucking effect. When Bull Mania is back for everything in crypto in general, scammers are back. I heard some YouTubers scam a bunch of people with an NFT or something. People are fucking pissed. Jungle Freaks is back on Twitter talking. Like, there's so much hate and negativity right now. I just want you guys to remember, because it's fucking hurting me a little bit, because I'm trying to like stay on top of all the news and make sure I know what's going on. It's making me feel like shit all the time. So I want to remind you and remind me that it's fucking noise. It is all noise. Even the bill that everyone's freaking out about, the bill that's going to throw everybody in prison if they buy like a $10,000 NFT, or you make any money, or you use crypto, or you code, you're going to go to prison. Like, look, there's always FUD before a Bitcoin moonshot. There's always FUD. Almost exclusively when Bitcoin's about to go take off. So look, this is the pullback we called out like 2 or 3 weeks ago that I said, be patient. I still have not bought in. I said, be patient. Wait for the pullback. If you already missed it, or if you pulled profits out earlier, wait for the pullback. Don't buy at peak prices. We do not buy green, we buy red. So when Bitcoin takes a pullback, inevitably, because of this panic and the panic sellers, it's going to be the last shakeout before the big fucking moonshot. It's going to be a crazy Q4. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware that I have a strategy. I have a thesis. That's the type of investing I do. Shout out Elio Trades. That's the way it works. I will not be straying from the strategy. I still have mine. You guys already know it. I will be continuing to pull that off, and I will not be straying from that. For you guys, you need to decide for yourself if you're going to be an investor, a gambler, a trader, an observer, and you need to decide that for yourself. And based on that, that will give you the answer as to what you should be doing, how much risk you should be taking, and what kind of moves you should be making in the last quarter of this market. So the first thing I'm going to do, since we're covering doodles tomorrow, I'm just going to Google doodles NFT. I'm going to go to their website first, just check it out. Usually all the links for everything are going to be on their website or their OpenSea, but I usually go to their website first, and I'll go ahead and click their OpenSea. I'll click their whatever options they have, just click all of them real quick. And I scroll down just to see what it looks like, kind of get a feel for the vibe of the culture, you know what I mean? And just kind of glance over it. So they got some socials. So they have a Discord. They have a Twitter. We'll open those up. We got the founders. So I'll open these up in other tabs as well. And so if I'm just researching and I'm not about to actually record the video, I'll usually close out of this page if that's pretty much all there is. Now I'm just poking around. I'm just digging. I'm just searching. I'm just kind of looking at what's going on, looking at some of the buttons here, looking at just some of the words, trying to figure out what all these pages are. This is some kind of public docs. We got their Discord. We'll check that out in a second. We have their Twitter page, 63,000 followers. As you guys know, numbers don't matter, but it is just funny to look at. And I just kind of glanced over the page, see if they've been popping recently, see if anything like interesting was pinned, or I mean, I know New York City just happened, so I assume there's going to be some stuff from New York City. Looks like the Twitter page has been pretty active. And if I don't already know who the team is, typically I'll go to their following, and sometimes they only have like 4 or 5 people that they're following, and that's typically going to be your founders, but they already had it on the website for us. So I'll just check these guys out, see kind of who they are. Looks like we got some crypto kitty people in the team. Pretty cool. And I'll usually dive in a little bit and check out some of the, if they have links in their own bio, I'll check out some of these, trying to figure out the caliber of people and see how they are in the community. Are they talking? Are they engaging? Are they retweeting? And I do that for all the people. And then if it's someone that I've heard that is supposed to be someone famous, I always go and do a little bit of background research, especially if it's a project where the artist is the main person. I will Google and make sure that this person is actually legendary, because as you guys remember, when I called Jungle Freaks out 2 weeks before they crashed, everyone was saying blue chip and I was saying no, and they got fucked. And yeah, I know they're making a comeback right now, but it's not gonna be as like mainstream. Not enough. They lost a lot of people. with that. They lost a lot of people. And while we're on Twitter, if you haven't already entered in my giveaway, it's a thank you for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. So I'll be doing $100 giveaway in ETH. All you gotta do is tweet out your favorite YouTube video of mine, explain why is your favorite. Make sure you have the link and the hashtag, and like obviously tag me. And you must complete all these steps to win, choosing the winner in 48 hours. So if you guys want to join in that, if you want to participate in any kind of degen shit, any kind of off the wall stuff that I wouldn't normally put on my YouTube, you're gonna find it on my Twitter. So again, that's at Cade Bergman. Again, all the degenerate shit happens on Twitter. Not so much of a degenerate on YouTube. Anyways, I got like a doodle bank, so I'll usually click on these two things, trying to figure out what they are. I'll have a look at their OpenSea, check out their floor, look at how much volume, how many owners, and just kind of get, I mean, I've already seen the art, so I know what they look like. And then I'll kind of scan through these, try and find one that I want to do a thumbnail for, one that looks kind of like iconic. A lot of times it'll be the main picture, but sometimes they have like a GIF here, and I can't actually save one photo. And then I'll click on volume, check out kind of what it just sort of looked like, just kind of get a vibe for what the general sentiment has been recently and what it's been in the past. Check out how much I've been selling recently. Holy shit, Doodle's done very fucking well. I just took a quick glance at it. And then I'll always go back to these links on OpenSea, just like we did on the website, but I'll go through OpenSea and I'll re-click all the websites, make sure everything is legit. Just double check. I don't want to, like, there's too many scam websites, there's too many copycats and shit like that. So it's always, it doesn't hurt. It takes 2 seconds just to double check your links. And then typically I will type in their Etherscan. So I'll type in Doodles Etherscan. Click on that first one. And I'll just kind of glance over it, just double check everything looks right here. Click on holders. This is the main part. This is the main reason I use Etherscan, just to check out what kind of volume they have, what kind of percentages of whales, if are any. I mean, it looks like 4% is the biggest one. I mean, I have no idea who the fuck bought 400 of them. That's crazy. But someone's got 400 of them, but it's only one person. Everything else is less than 1%, so no biggie. And a lot of times I'll also kind of just poke around Twitter, poke around Discord, see, and like sometimes I'll pop into random Discords and ask people what they think of the project, what they thought of the come up, like do they have like a crazy whitelist competitions like Bear X and Divine Anarchy, what was the kind of the vibe going in and how has it performed since. And if I haven't found the roadmap yet on their OpenSea, their Twitter, on their website or anything, usually it's in the Discord. So I typically hop into the Discord, I go through all their links, all their announcements, all their shit that the team puts out, and then I'll pop inside their general pages, wherever all the main chatter is happening. So a lot of times I'll pop in, I'll say, hey guys, I'm Cade, I'm a YouTuber, I'm doing all these videos, I'm doing you guys next. Is there anything you guys can help me out with that I will not be able to find on any official pages, any announcements or anything like that? And I just say like, thank you so much. I'm just trying to make sure I get all the information. And sometimes they'll help me, and so we'll see if they do tonight. The next thing I do is I pull up a Google Doc, and after I've done all my website analysis shit, after I've kind of figured out what I think, I'll write down my initial thoughts on a Google Docs, just a blank piece of paper. I'll just start writing things that come to mind. Sometimes I'll actually do this while I'm doing my research, so I don't like forget, because I'm so fucking ADHD. I'll just forget a thought 2 seconds later. So I'll write down my thoughts, write things I can compare it to. Whatever I want to kind of end on and just summarize in my head that helps me come to terms with everything that just happened, how I want to deliver this for you guys for the video coming up. And these are just all things I write here, and I usually am just kind of glancing at this from time to time. Most of the time I don't need it, but I am a visual learner, so I kind of have to see it on the piece of paper first. And like I said before, I'll Google the team, usually Google the company, see if there's any kind of like press releases or Medium posts or whatever, just see kind of what people are thinking about the project. I'll also kind of see what kind of buyers, what kind of sellers, what kind of people are in here. Are they beginners? Are they newbies? Are these people that are going to probably hold? Do they like the project? Do they like the team? Are they in here for flips? What kind of person is in here? So that's a lot of the things I'm just kind of observing. I'm just looking. I'm just glancing. I'm just judging a little bit. You know, it's no big deal. And then finally, I asked myself on that Google form, have there been similar projects that look very similar to this, or have a very similar come up or similar whatever, that have also done well? And if the answer is no, then I have to really ask myself, okay, why is that, if there were already? And if there are projects that have already done successful with it, is it too similar? Is it not gonna work, you know? So these are all things you should ask yourself. And honestly, guys, that's pretty much it. I basically just did a quick version of how I'm gonna show you guys the actual review tomorrow. And I'll just go more in depth. I usually spend 5 to 6 times longer on each page, obviously, that I showed you, and just kind of get a general feel. My main thing is I'm looking for the vibe and the culture that I get off them, and it's very easy to tell for me. It's a spider sense that I've got. It's kind of just intuition, experience. I've observed marketers for 10 years, guys. I understand this shit. I know how this stuff works. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. I think we overcomplicate it, and I try and simplify it out for you guys, try and make it nice, concise, in 10 to 15 minutes usually. And so if you guys are excited to see those videos coming up, if you've seen all the other videos that I've posted in the past and you like them, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the family and smash like on that button so I know. It only takes 1 second, and all the content I put out there is for free. So thank you so much for leaving a like on the video. And yeah, until next time, guys, continue on your voyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video. Bye.